What's up, guys? So I'm going to do one of my leg workouts. While I'm doing my leg workout, I'm going to talk on some life situations, and it has to do with like ignorance and people having children and stuff in poverty situations. Okay, I'm going to talk on that while I'm working out. Okay, let's get it. All right. Alright, so when it comes to people having children in poverty situations, feeding that ignorance by supplying them with the resources in order to support those children, in which they shouldn't be having in those type of situations, is wrong. The problem is their ignorance, not understanding that they don't have the resources to bring a child into this world, so why would they bring a child into this world, okay, and not be able to take care of that child? Okay, so that's the problem right there. The problem isn't the poverty situation, which is, necessarily a problem because of the area that they're in. But given that they have that problem, they shouldn't be having kids in the first place. Okay, so this is a little bit more difficult working out, and I'm talking off the top of my head. But I'm gonna get my point across. Okay, so, and if they go and they have children because they feel like they want to have a child or something like that, and they're in that kind of situation, that is wrong in itself as well. They're not on the level to have a child yet, and bring life into this world. The world is already perfect the way it is, and yet they don't even have the resources to support a child. So they're bringing the child into this world, what, to suffer? You think that's right? Think about that. That is a logical response to that, and the response is they shouldn't be having a child. And there are levels in life. You go outside and you look at the trees and everything like that, you'll see that the trees, right, are all, they may look the same, but they're all different in their own sense. They all grow at different speeds. They all have a different level of health to them. Okay, so like some of them aren't getting as much water as others and stuff like that. And the ones that aren't are probably healthier, right? They have more sustainable life. Okay, so it's all about like the levels that you're on. There's levels to everything, like I said. Everything in life has a level. For example, you most likely are better than you were when you were 10 years old. Who would give more better advice? Who would give better advice to progress yourself at the point where you are now? You right now, or a 10-year-old version of yourself? Think about that. There's a level there. There's a level in a physical sense too. I wasn't able to do what I'm able to do now. When I first came to the gym when I was young, I don't know, maybe I started like going heavy when I was like 16, 15, 16. I would say 16 for sure. I started going to the gym messing around when I was a little kid, like 12, 13. And I wasn't able to come near what I'm able to do now. There's levels of progression in everything, throughout the entire universe. There's things that are more superior than other things, and the things that aren't more superior than me. I'm on a level to where I could have a kid and be able to support that kid. I do not have a kid. Why? Because this world, this universe is too imperfect to bring more life into it. To bring more life into it. That even makes sense. To bring more life into imperfection. Contributing to an imperfect universal world. No, that does not make sense. And then on top of that, people that aren't even on the level to be able to raise their children properly are bringing world into this universe that's already an imperfect universe. So they're bringing life into an imperfect universe, and they're not even able to sustain that life, to progress it in the proper direction. So they're bringing life into the universe to suffer. Do you think that's right? No, that's selfish. That is actually selfish. It is selfish. That is selfish. Think that they're able and they're on a level that they're not on to go fucking have a kid in a selfish sense. These kids are fucking suffering and shit because your dumb ass wants to bring a fucking child into this world and make it suffer, huh? You want to play a game? That's what these little people are doing. Don't be inferior. Don't bring life into this world if you're not ready to bring life into this world. The issue isn't the child fucking lacking food. The issue is their ignorance bringing a child into this world to lack food. That's the problem. Okay, now I'm going to finish my workout. And that's how it is off my head, guys. And if you have something to disagree with that, I can make another video, and I guarantee that I'm right from what I'm saying, and I can go even harder. And I'll put you in your fucking place if you're wrong, and you come at me with some ignorant ass shit, and you're gonna be wrong. The problem, the issue is the ignorance, the lack of knowledge on certain things, especially on things like that. That is some common sense shit. You don't bring life into the world to suffer. That's some common sense knowledge. Common sense. So that should be touched upon first before contributing to the ignorance. Giving them food and resources and shit to contribute to the ignorance. fix the problem, which is the mental issue first, of lack of understanding, then they shouldn't even be doing that in the first place. And they would probably fix their society having a higher understanding on things, so they probably wouldn't be in that kind of situation. But first, fix the ignorance. I'm gonna keep going. The reason I'm talking on this is because the other day I was online and I saw a post of people. I've seen this throughout my life. Many of these have, right? People asking for donations to children in poverty and stuff like that. Like I just said, the issue is the ignorance of the people bringing children into this world to suffer in poverty. That is the issue. That needs to be touched upon first. And guess what? I work out, I diversify myself in a unit. Mentally, physically, and so forth. This is a superior way of progression. I'm gonna do a little bit more. As a human being, we have potential to be a lot greater than we are. Right? We have a lot more potential to benefit the progression of this universe than we are. We're not progressing this universe and this earth to the extent that we should be progressing it. There's a lot more that we should be doing as a human race. We need to stop being foolish and ignorant. That's it. Much love, guys.